We're up to the entry of batala, idling, where the Pelewes discusses the ills, the negative aspects of wasting your time. Batala yira'ah chola, says the Pelewes, idling is a sickening evil, a terrible habit. Just like a small virus can spread to your entire body and mobilize you, so too this excuse of idling. Everybody needs a break. As the Gemara says, sometimes bitula hikiyuma, sometimes staying away from the Torah, not learning, it will lead to the actual keeping of the Torah and learning more of Torah. Right? If a person needs a little bit of break, he goes and plays basketball a little bit and then comes back, he'll be able to focus. He took a little break in order for the sake of the learning in the future to be better. But if a person doesn't really need a break and he accustoms himself to, constantly take breaks or to use big slots of time, like early morning or early evening, they could have been used for learning, and he chooses to, I need a break, I need to relax. So you're allowed to take a break. It's just the question is how much and how often do you do it. So therefore, a person who starts the habit of taking breaks that he doesn't need to take, or wasting time that he could have actually used his brain power and focus to do something productive, and he doesn't, says the Pelewes, it's like a sickness. It starts spreading and spreading and spreading to the point where Chas v'Shalom, even the basic minimums a person is doing of Torah learning, even that will disappear. Chas v'Shalom, if a person does not take care of this issue called batala, idling. As he says, Yosef batel b'shem letzan yikare, shu mitlotzetz al god ischar Torah. A person who sits idly and he could have used, that time to do the greatest mitzvah in the world, which is learning Torah, which leads to all other mitzvot. So then he's a mocker. He belittles the greatest mitzvah. A guy comes to you and says, here, give water to this person. He's about to just pass away. He's about to die. Just give him water, he'll survive. You say, why? I don't want to work so hard. Why should I get up and I go walk all the way to the other side and give him a cup of water? I need a break. I'm tired. Listen, bother me. Get somebody else to do it. You don't have somebody else to give him that water. You say, what are you talking about? You're saving this guy's life. You're doing the biggest mitzvah in the world. How can you give this excuse? So therefore, the same thing with learning Torah. Talmud Torah, Keneged Kulam. Learning Torah is the greatest mitzvah in the entire Torah, equal to all 613 mitzvot. Even one letter corresponds to 613 mitzvot. Imagine each word, how many letters does it have? Around 4 average. So you have 613 times 4, which is around 2,500. You have many words you say in a minute, around 200. So you do the math, 2,500 times 200, you're already in hundreds of thousands, and then what? You do that for 1 minute. Imagine you do an hour shiur, 60 minutes, you're already in the millions and billions of mitzvot. All Talmud Torah. And therefore your Yetzer Hara, what does he tell you? Oh, you came home, it's 7 o'clock, that's it, just eat, pop on the couch, watch some videos, or go and, go out to eat. People have strength to go out to eat and drive somewhere and spend money. But to go learn Torah, Yetzer Hara tells you, no, you can't learn, it's not a topic you like, and it's not the right time, and you're not in the mood, and you don't have the focus. But the Yetzer Hara doesn't tell us that when we need to go to Yeshua. The Yetzer Hara doesn't tell us that when we need to go to a wedding, then schlep all the way there and get dressed up and go and all the way, all that stuff. So therefore, a person has to be careful not to fall to the Yetzer Hara's trap that he tells you that you shouldn't learn because this is the greatest mitzvah, and Chas v'Shalom, it can make you into a mockery. This is you mock the mitzvot of Hashem. And a person should look at it as if they're telling you, count gold coins from the king's treasury, and every coin you count, it will become yours. So this is a no-brainer. Of course I would count as much as I can, non-stop. I don't even think he'll even go to the bathroom. I don't even think the guy will go and stop to take a breather. He won't even go and take a breakfast or lunch or a dinner. He'll just non-stop, 24/7, even through the night he'll count. Because he'll know whatever I have a chance to grab, I should grab. And if I don't, if I sleep and I take my time, Chas v'Shalom, I might lose this opportunity. So therefore a person has to look at it that way when he goes and learns Torah. So that's the sages say, right? And King Solomon says in Mishlei, right? If you search for HaKadosh Baruch Hu and the Yirat Shamayim, like you search for money, how people work, get up and go early in the morning to go to work, how people go and stay till late at night, even though they're tired to go work, people on their phones late at night doing work, and even though it's so annoying, and they say, 11 o'clock, you're on your phone still doing work, enough, pastav, leave it alone, tomorrow, well, you're wasting your time, you can barely open your eyes, you're still working, hustling. Yeah, people could do it, so they could do it for the Torah also. You could do it for the Torah also. A person has to judge himself. How does he do it for other things, for work? And if you search for Hashem like you do for your work, then you shall know, you shall find Yirat Shamayim. And if a person passes up this opportunity, Chas v'Shalom, very disrespectful to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So therefore, how is it that the great grievous sin of abandoning Torah studies become permitted in the eyes of people? People think, yeah, what do you mean? I'm busy. I don't have time to learn Torah. It's okay, I don't learn Torah. Chas v'Shalom, a person can say, Rabbi, I only learn Torah on Shabbat. On Shabbat I learn Torah. Or I only learn Torah in the morning, I don't learn in the evening. Or I only learn in the evening, I don't learn in the morning. He says, how could it be that we allow this mitzvah Bitul Torah being neglected? It's not enough that the trials and tribulations of exile, widespread poverty has already took a lot out of us and already give us a big hit. You know, a lot of times people, Chas v'Shalom, they could tell the people in Israel, oh, you learning Torah, you guys are charedim, you're wasting our time, you're not helping us, you're like parasites, you know, because of you, that's why we don't have more help on the front lines. The opposite, b'zchut the Torah they learn, b'zchut they give us zchuyot to Am Yisrael to protect us. That's why worse didn't happen. We have to mechazek in the avon bitul Torah. We have to mechazek in the mitzvah of learning Torah in order that we should be protected and not hear more bad news. So it's not enough that we're suffering in this exile, that we have so many makatrigim prosecutions against us in Shamayim. We go and we rov yamim leilot am turim b'asakenu. Most of our days and nights are busy, preoccupied with business matters, to go bring parnasah for ourselves, or to go and to take care of our our personal needs. It's proper for us to set aside time to listen to lectures, to go to learn Havruta, to go and grab Torah, in order that we should get as many merits as we can. If you think about it, Yitzchak Avinu, how did he defend Am Yisrael? The Gemara Masechet Shabbat says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu said that I want to bring Mashiach, but nobody was able to defend the Jewish people. Yitzchak Avinu, what did he say? HaKadosh Baruch Hu, how much time does a person have in a day already? A person wakes up, and he goes and he has till he goes to sleep. Let's say from the 24 hours he sleeps, let's say 8 hours, let's say 7 hours, right? So he already is down 16 hours, 17 hours. From those 16, 17 hours that he left, he's in work 9 to 5. Let's say the average person. So he's already working how many hours? He's working 3 plus 5, 8. 8 from 16, he has 8 hours left. From that, he goes to the bathroom. He goes to eat. He goes and takes care of his kids. He goes and take care of his personal needs. But from the free time, for the free time in the day, how many hours do you have left? 1 or 2 hours. 1 or 2 hours a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. And that 1 hour is where you have to decide if the fate of the world, if it's going to be for the positive, for the negative. If you're going to beat the Yetzirah or not. From that 1 hour, 2 hours, are you going to use it on Netflix? Or you're going to go to shiur? Are you going to go to stay extra at that wedding that you could have left early? Or you're going to sit there and schmooze and eat a little bit more? Or you're going to go home and you're going to go into the shiur, you're going to go to shul, you're going to learn with your chavruta. These 1 or 2 hours is what we battle for the entire day. All the other time we're busy, we understand. That 1 or 2 hours, you have to say, put on your helmet, go fight for HaKadosh Baruch Hu and say, I will not help the situation if I do bitul Torah. Rather, I'm going to fix the situation. Go and get merits by fighting the HaKadosh Baruch Hu for that 1 hour or 2 hours a day. Baruch Adonai Olam.